Theodore Roosevelt was the 26th President of the United States, who served from 1901 to 1909. After his 8 years as president, Roosevelt decided he would run again in 1912, now under the newly formed Bull Moose Party. On the night of October 14, 1912, Theodore Roosevelt was preparing for the 50-page speech he was about to give at the Milwaukee Auditorium. Teddy Roosevelt had his speech folded, sitting snug in his coat pocket next to a metal case that would hold his glasses. But before he gave his speech, a gunshot rang out. Teddy's supporters cried in disbelief as they realized what had just happened. Roosevelt's assistant Henry Cochins asked him if he had been shot, when Teddy responded, "He pinked me, Harry," confirming that he had indeed been shot but was not in critical condition. In fact, the shot hadn't even knocked him off of his feet. The shooter had been identified as John Fleming Schrank. Elbert Martin and A.O. Girard leaped at Schrank, took a hold of him, and grabbed his gun. As the crowd screamed for Schrank to be killed, Roosevelt attempted to calm the crowd down, saying, "Take charge to him and see that there is no harm done to him." Roosevelt's assistant pointed out the bullet hole in his chest. Roosevelt responded by saying, "I know it." Once Schrank was detained, Roosevelt finally had a chance to check and see if he was okay. To do this, he coughed into his hand and determined that the lack of blood meant that the bullet did not puncture his lungs. The doctors on standby urged Teddy to let them assess him, but he refused, saying, "I know I am good now. I don't know how long I may be. This may be the last cost to our people. And while I am good, I'm going to drive to the hall and deliver my speech." Roosevelt's speech went on for 84 minutes. During the speech, he acknowledged the length, saying that speech may have been the very reason his life was saved. Roosevelt mentioned that despite the bullet in his chest, his concerns were with the people. Later in the hospital, the doctors determined that it would be too dangerous to remove the bullet, and left it, where it would remain for the rest of his life. Theodore Roosevelt ended up losing the election, but went on to live a great life, and is still known today as one of the most brave American presidents of all time.